So what's up everyone? Welcome back to our channel, Brighter Life Institute. I am Alicia. Today I want to discuss how can you make it work when you are dating a selfish, egoist, and narcissist partner. Oops. Let me tell you something, and I think you know already what I'm going to say. It's extremely difficult, painful, and disappointing, and hard on the soul and the spirit to try to make a relationship that it can be friendship or an intimate relationship with a partner that is stingy, egoist, selfish, and narcissist. This is just the mix that you don't want to deal with, no matter who you are out there. This disastrous quality about this person that you are trying to date, that they have one or all these characteristics about them. It is a rough ride, one that doesn't belong in the category and in the mixture that we need to make a relationship work. So, to not delay the response, as I think you understand where I'm going with this, it is not really possible to make things work as a friendship or a relationship with somebody that is egoist, selfish, narcissist, stingy, and whatsoever. But you may ask, why are you making this video? Well, the point I'm making this video is if you are involved with any of this category of people that are selfish, egoist, narcissist, and stingy, you may feel like you're not, linked to any of these things about this person. But let's just remember that nobody that come to her life by mistake. The universe do not make mistake, and let's remember as well that whoever we meet is a piece of us in front of us from another universe with a lesson for us to learn. There are many lessons that we can learn to mix with a partner that we discover, because maybe at the start we thought he's gonna change when he's gonna see that I am not selfish, I am not egoist, I am not a narcissist, I am not stingy, and I'm quite generous. I'm sure that as he loved me, like he said, he's going to change. And he discovered with time, with a big disappointment, that not only this person doesn't want to change, but they are getting worse in the giving, in the taking, in the selfishness, in the narcissism, in the stinginess, and everything else. Yes, some of us that enter this kind of connection are hoping that the person are going to change by seeing how good-hearted we are toward them. But no. We discover that no, they are not going to change. Actually, they are settling to get worse. And that is going to be really hard for many of us to stomach. But to get back to why I made this video, that you can learn a lot from this kind of people. Because people that are stingy, they are not stingy by mistake. Their stinginess for many people are linked to a lack of resource and a poverty, a pain when they were a child. Maybe their parents didn't have much money and they suffered that, or they were ridiculed by the fact that they could not live well, that they could not eat whatever they wanted to eat, that money at home was a problem, and that have made this person stingy. There are a big difference between somebody that is careful with money and somebody that simply is extremely stingy, cannot give, and either to himself he cannot spend or give. It's not just to you that he's applying this, but he also applies this to himself, to his friends, and to his family. That makes this kind of person a taker. He is not really giving. It's hard for him to give. It's like you just cut his heart into pieces when you're asking this person to give. Yeah, I know it's hard to imagine this, but yeah, some people out there asking them to give, it's like asking them to rip their own heart from their chest. But yes, you could learn from somebody that you have in your life that is selfish, stingy, narcissist, and egoist. Maybe the lesson that you need to learn is you need to learn to think about yourself, because that's what primarily somebody that has those characteristics, one or all of them, are showing you that they are thinking about themselves, about the interest first. It is them first before you, and therefore you need to start to do the same and also think about you as well. For people out there that are generous and are kind and are giving and helpful, it may feel really difficult to even consider that what they have in front of them is a lesson that they need to learn. Kind people are people that can only be good to themselves and to others and the world when their giving first has to come with a boundary and a protection and a respect that they have for themselves. I have learned many times, especially recently, that just helping somebody out of your means. So meaning you need help and you go and help somebody else in order to show them that you love them, that you're generous, that you're there for them. You push yourself to your limit, to not even say you cross your own line, to put yourself in trouble in your own life, with your finance, with your situation, in order to go help this person. And sometimes this person is in a better situation than you, and you are being squeezing by that person and squeezing yourself to meet their need, to help them a certain things that they need. Some of those things that they need is money and help, and you have that person out of your way, out of what you're comfortable to do. You are the one that need help. You don't have much money and you go help that person, hoping that this gonna show them that yes, you care and you want to be there for them. And be selfish, narcissist, egoist, and self-centered is not good. Well, I think I'm not the only one that discovered this, and I'm sure some of you may have to discover when you did that. What you discover is not only what you did not change anything and made it worse, because now there's also a bit of resentment from your side because you went beyond your limit to help that person. That person kept their position to be selfish, to think about themselves first. They don't take any responsibility toward what you did to try to help them. And rightfully, because those things that you did, you gave out of your mean, you gave out of your limit, was your decision. You see, guys, seeking love, approval, and acceptance from another person cannot go above having self-respect for ourselves. When we don't respect ourselves, we do things that don't respect and protect our own self. We give money to somebody to help them when they are in a better situation than you, and they ask money from you that you may not have a job, you may not have all your things in order, and they're asking you, and you, because you want to be good, you go to give them. And what you get, and what many of you got, is the selfishness, the egoist behavior, the stinginess, the narcissist trait and behavior did not move. This is when you need to earn, you need to owe your mistake. If you gave too much, it was not the fault of this person because they're stingy, they're egoist, they are selfish, they are narcissists. It's because you did not respect yourself. So you need to owe back your power by owing back your mistake totally. Do not make story that they used you, they scam you, they whatever. You were a fool that you did not respect your own self, did not respect your own limit about what you can give and not give, and you have let yourself down by trying to put somebody else before you. Somebody else that you know that person is selfish, you know that person has some egoist trait, you know that person may be a narcissist, and you know that you do good or not good, this person will not move from their position. This is when we need to see the lesson and we need to learn from who is in front of us. They have teach us and show us that next time we need to respect ourselves. We need to not give if the other person are not giving as well and not meeting you in the middle. That this middle is 100% or 50%. We need to give what they give. Sometimes somebody give 100% and all they get is 10%. So we also need to look how the giving is going. And yes, all of this, dealing with this kind of people, with those kind of selfish characteristic, is showing us that we need to think about ourselves. When you're in front of such a person, we need to not be showing generosity when what we see is selfishness, coldness, narcissism, stinginess. We will not change them, no matter how many sacrifice we do and how we bleed ourselves and how much we give. In the end, you discover that whatever you give will be turned against you anyway to not have been enough. You will be accused as well to be stingy and selfish and egoist and narcissist when you are not. But that's the thing. Let's not be afraid to be like them. If you're dealing with such a person, you also need to be how they are. Give them what they give you. Mirror what they're doing. Don't be afraid because you've been told that being selfish is bad. And that's what we get told when you're a child. Being selfish is a bad thing. We need to adapt our behavior and who we are to what is in front of us. It's like we need to adapt to the environment. When it's cold, we need to wear warm clothes. When it's cold, when it's hot, we need to wear summer clothes. And that's the same thing. When it rains, we need an umbrella to protect us. While here, we also need to protect ourselves with an invisible umbrella when we are dealing with somebody that is really thinking only about themselves. We need to see the lesson that they're showing us is they're showing us we need to think about ourselves. This is not the time to let yourself down by thinking about somebody that only think about themselves. You need to think about you like they think about themselves. So this is the video I wanted to make today. The video is saying you have a partner that is selfish, narcissist, egoist and stingy. Can it work? My answer that I already gave to you is no, it cannot work. It cannot work apart. Even if you're like them, even if you're selfish as well, stingy, and narcissist, no. These characteristics do not belong in relationship. They can be friendship or intimate relationship. The connection is toxic. That's all you can get. The connection will be toxic. So it cannot work as a healthy connection. So guys, I hope this video is going to help you to decide how to deal correctly and own any giving that you gave to somebody that did not return your giving in your life. Let it go. All your mistake. It was a mistake. You learn and you're here to learn. You are a human being having a human experience. So I thank you so much to watch your channel today, Brighter Life Institute. I am Alicia. Please comment on the comment section your experience to deal with people that are really selfish and narcissists, people that are takers and you are givers, and what happened, so we can all learn from it. Thank you so much for watching this video today. Bye.